Good morning, Lynn. And thank you for your notes. I know, and you can't change people, but I was not talking only about me, but I have seen a lot of other people that has been hurt about it, and it's annoying me. I mean, I speak for those who don't have the strength to sort of tell these people stop doing it. Hello, Sherry. Good evening. I promised I would be live streaming. Oh, hi, Skylar. That I have been missing you. What a long time it has been. I am so happy to see you. Did you all get my notifications? Then I am very pleased about it. Happy to see you. So I have been to the movie. I have learned how to train my dragon. Yes, my black dragon. I can assure you, it was the most wonderful movie I have ever seen. And Kristen Carson, you're eating lunch. Yeah, here in Denmark it is 8:45 evening. Yeah, I think you're right about it, Lynn. Hello, Ilona. I am doing good, actually. And Lynn, you're absolutely right. And what I'm trying to tell people is don't let you be bullied. I mean, speak up if you feel they're bullying you. Tell them stop doing it. I mean, it's not worth it. I mean, so and don't let you get frightened or threatened. I mean, yeah, absolutely. I mean, it has been horrible. Um, and it is so sad because it destroys too much. And what I'm asking about is don't let it destroy you. I mean, it's not worth it. Let them go. I mean, just tell them, you know what? Okay, leave it because you're more worth it than this. But it is annoying that we have all this bullying. Yeah, yeah, you have been busy, Skylar. You have made a lot of things. I have followed you a little bit. So, and you made some beautiful things, Skylar. I think we all have been busy a little bit. Yeah. No, you know what, Ilona? I don't understand it either. I mean, it's like beyond me. Hello, Vanessa. Good to see you. And that also means we are not going to let us kick down of it. We are here to support each other. Oh, it was, I mean, Vanessa, I have never seen a more, I have been laughing for about 1.5 hours. I can assure you, it was wonderful. I mean, I have laughed. I mean, I don't know, have you ever seen it? I mean, this young guy, he has to learn his dragon to curterize a young female dragon, and he starts like, I mean, are you kidding me? It was the most amazing. Hello, Kathleen. I went on live as I promised. I promised you that I would. Oh, I had a great time. I really had. I needed that great time. I really love that dragon. Oh boy. Yeah, and then we talked about we are going to have to see yeah, exactly. That's also what I say, Ilona. You have been cleaning and organizing. Yeah, I have been seeing the most wonderful. I mean, yeah, please do that. Yes, Skylar, you can put your link to your channel. Skylar, do I gave you a blue wrench? That means you can take your link to your channel and feel free to post it, Skylar. Yeah, you're welcome to do it. And check out Skylar. He's a handsome young man that make he can crochet and he makes jewelry with beads. And you have also done other wonderful crafting things. So yeah. So that feel free to do that, Skylar. Yeah. But we are actually talking about Vanessa. If it's Skylar, wonderful Skylar. Yeah. We were going to see Pikachu, Detective Pikachu. Skylar, look, Vanessa has posted it for you. Yeah. And Kristen. Yeah. And your other, feel free to post your channel just in case somebody want to see it. And here today. So it has been a wonderful time, and I got told what I wanted to say. And for me, it was important to speak up and say, don't. I mean, it's waste of your forces. No, I am afraid that I am too conservative, so my channel is going to be like it is now. And I got all you wonderful ladies to deal with the trolls. And I am simply deleting and deleting and yeah. But once in a while, I mean, you have to. Hello, Emma. You have to speak it up. So it is so good to see you. I have been in the movies, in the cinema. And you know what? My son and I haven't been in the theater cinema for, I mean, 17 years. I mean, we went there in this big, beautiful building, palace. And it's the most beautiful building here in Copenhagen. I can take a photo of it and put it on my Facebook so you can actually see the cinema. It is so beautiful. And we got a gift box with 2 tickets and 2 free popcorn and 2 free sodas. Yes. Oh yes, I had. I mean, I can assure you, we were seeing this How to Train Your Dragon tree. I mean, it was, I mean, so wonderful. I mean, we actually saw it in a 3D without the glasses, but my God, it was the most wonderful, yeah, movie. And yeah, I feel like a teenager. I can assure you, it was, I mean, the most amazing. I left my son to choose the movie. And you know, this new one just came in the cinema. It was, I mean, yeah, I mean, honestly, then when he has to sort of learn his dragon to criticize, you know, I mean, it was like, oh my goodness gracious me. It was wonderful, and we did take it in English. Um, we did that. We just forgot our 3D glasses, but never mind. It was the most amazing. And you know what? We were very lucky because we came into a small cinema. Because it was we took it. We saw it original in English. Yeah. Oh yeah, I can assure you, I feel like a teenager today. I mean, I was, I felt very not fitting in, but there was actually, yeah, it was like being a teenager, see this sitting there with popcorn and soda. Oh, you love Toothless? Yeah, I mean, it was Toothless. He got a sweetheart in this number three. He meets the most beautiful sweetheart, a beautiful white of his species, yeah. And he wanted to sort of make himself lovable. Hey, Joey. So and this kid Hiccup, he hasn't. I don't want to say too much, Sherry. If you have, no, no, no. But there's only one place I felt when, I mean, he has to teach his dragon to criticize. But you wait to see it. I don't want to say too much, but you know what? I have never. I really. I mean, I felt like a teenager. Yes, I mean, it was amazing. I spent 1.5 hour giggling, and like this all the time. And, it was wonderful. And I felt that was just exactly what I needed. So you can look forward to it, Emma, please. And Sherry, yes. When it comes to Canada, please watch it. I mean, there is also this new one, Detective Pikachu. We are going to see that one too. I promised my son, but I mean, 17 years we haven't been in the cinema. I mean, that's a long time. Yeah, actually, we haven't been there for since the Lord of the Ring. Actually, I can remember that when the Lord of the Ring, the Fellowship of the Ring was released, it was actually the last time we actually went into that to see it in a movie. So, and it is about 17 years ago. So we actually promised ourselves that, from now on, we are going to save up a little bit. And yeah, it was so amazing. I mean, I loved it very much. I did see all three of them. Yeah. Um, so I did that. And I better remember my water here. And my stomach actually behaved. That was a great deal. And I was so happy I got my son with me because he could take most of the candy. So, and the popcorn, the soda. So that was, I mean, I really enjoyed it to be there. So yeah, and I promised I wanted to come back and tell you a little bit. We have a great time. Emma, your son is going to love it. That movie. So, but I'm not telling too much. Um, oh boy, yeah. So it was a nice surprise, to get out and see how to train your dragon. I have seen number 1 and number 2. Um, I also know they have made it in a mini series. Oh no, Kristen. Oh, oh, you did. Oh, you did see it. That I know that was in the teaser. So you probably seen it. Yeah. The rest you have to go and see. I can assure you, we saved the tickets, but oh my goodness gracious me. Yeah, you will buy it. Okay. Yeah, but oh yeah, it is expensive here in Denmark. It's about 100. Normally, it's 100 krona per ticket. Sometimes it can be, if it is a long movie. It's 150 krona per ticket. So, and if you need the soda and stuff like that, I mean, it can be a very expensive evening. So it is probably cheaper to buy it when it come. So, but I don't have a DVD player. Yes, I did, Skylar. And it was beautiful. I really did see it, and I hope that the other girls want to see it too, Skylar. And I also know you showed it in some of the group. Oh yeah, I mean, it can be so yeah, claustrophobia. But here in this cinema, there are small cinemas. Actually, you know what? We chose the English version here, That means we were actually only 8 people in the entire cinema in that section. Has about 15 movies. Yeah. I mean, it's for us. It was a lovely treat. Yeah. I mean, to get there. So they have more movies. It's a very big one, and it's actually a very old one. It's about 100 years old. That building. Um, I mean, it's not cheap. Um, I was lucky because we got it as a gift package, as a gift box. My son actually accidentally threw away the box. I would have loved to keep it, but as a memory, but he threw it out. Um, so, but not even here in Denmark, it is cheap. Um, so, but it's lovely. I mean, it is really a luxury treat. Um, that it's not something you do. I can remember my grandmother talked about how she went to. It was very cheap. But sometimes she went out and went to the cinema. But hello, Miss Kitty. Good to see you. So it is wonderful. Mwah. Love you, girls. Oh, you watched them on Netflix? Yeah. I was actually thinking about maybe get this Netflix, but then I was like, as we talked about, am I going to use it? Yeah. Oh. Yes, Miss Kitty. Have you seen my bathroom, Skylar? You want to see? Come on, let me take you on a tour. Are you ready, Miss Kitty? Oh, yeah. You know what? I know a person who did that. I can be so, they fixed it. Oh, yeah, I do that too, Kathleen. Please don't tell anyone. You're going on a ride? See, whoa. Are you ready? Have a look. See, they fixed it. And I fixed it because I didn't want to see that ugly thing. So, because you know what? They demanded 30 krona for a half liter of water. I mean, that is seriously. I mean, and I took my own water bottle with me. I mean, so I had free water, and this is the back of the bathroom. As you can see, I have painted. Yeah. And I got my owls, and I accidentally bought that owl clock. I couldn't help it. And you can actually see the time is 9 o'clock. Yes. And I have, as you can see, a little Hawaii timer going on. So, and I fixed it. And so now we are roller coastering back here. In there, I have a kitty. Here, see. Now she's. Can you actually see her? Nope. She's sitting there with her back. Yay! She doesn't want that. And we are roller coasting back here. So, yeah. Did you get dizzy? Thank you. Yeah, you were 18, so yeah. Thank you, Miss Kitty. Yes. I like colors. I mean, I don't like when things are white and plain. I mean, I want it bright. I want it, to be warm, cozy. Oh, in Aldi, I found that owl clock in Aldi for 100 krona. I mean, that was very cheap. So, and I couldn't help it because I oh, yeah. I mean, and when I said I got owls on the hype, so I was thinking, okay, you know what? I am going to have an owl. Yeah. So, okay, you are recovering. Whoa, that's good. Oh my goodness. My son told me about he has seen a movie, that was recorded by handheld camera. He said, Mom, I have never felt so dizzy in my entire life. Because he said every scene was like that. It was like, you were really taking a roller coaster, and it was there was no such thing as a still, still photo. So uh hello, Sharon. Oh yeah. I like colors. I really like colors. Um, I really do. So, and I have actually never been very happy for roller coasters, but I don't know. I think it is when you go to Tivoli, it's quite expensive. I mean, even go in a roller coaster, it's like wow. It's really expensive. So I just forgot to. I need to charge up my unicorn. This is actually my power bank. Here. So I'll put it in a charger. Yeah. So Yeah, do you craft? Oh, yeah. Oh, really, Skylar? Yeah. I mean, I loved it. I mean, I couldn't help it. I mean, you all know who I was thinking about when I saw this, and I can assure you, if I could, I would ship it to that special person, but unfortunately, I can't ship it. Yeah. Thank you, Kathleen. Oh, yes, exactly, Alona. I'm so happy you girls are looking after me. I don't know what to do without you. But unfortunately, because it is battery power bank and we are taking care of Emma. Oh, yes, I did, Soto. Hello there. So, no channel info. That's fun. No, it's not fun, but it's strange. Yeah. Yeah, aloha. Tita is here. So I gave about Skylar. It cost me, yeah. It cost about, I mean, 80 krona or something. Yeah, we have to be careful. But girls and boys, can you keep an eye because I need some coffee. I need some coffee here. So I'll be right back to my wonderful girls. I did wrote coffee, so I'll fill it up. Thank you. Yeah, I went to get some coffee. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Emma, try to reload. Because I have the same here on my phone. Yeah. So try to reload. Okay. It can happen. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I have never purple. I can say purple. Yes. I love purple. Yeah. So, and you can see I have made small boxes for my bathroom. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's like, yeah. So, I mean, as I told you, you have to be creative and always look at the bright side no matter what. I mean, so now the comments, okay, yeah, because sometimes it can be difficult when I see you girls too, right? It sometimes doesn't make sense, but that's why, I mean, sometimes, when I sit here, right, and I have just done something and put it next to me and started to do one thing, it is like I'm still doing the other things on my phone. And it is a little creepy sometimes when I go further and I turn around. I mean, and I see myself do what I did a half hour ago or something. It can be about half an hour delayed. So as you can see, I got some fresh new of these colorful perfume magazines here. So, and I don't know if you noticed my big monster baskets. Yeah, it is really weird when you, I mean, sit and do a craft and suddenly you are still doing it, even if you actually stop doing it. So I can easily imagine how it would feel for you. I mean, that if when the chat box is faster or slower. What I'm doing now, if you want to see a little bit here, is actually when let's have a look here. I can take you here. These are the stripes for my basket for the newer Skylar. I'm making these baskets here out of my old commercials or my junk mail flyers and stuff like that. I am almost done with the big monster I have made. And as you can see, I have actually made these. As you can see, I have put two together and extended them a little bit. So they are actually fitting now for these here. So I can fit these into it. And that means I can prepare a lot of them. And when I have rolled them, I can also store them into here. I know I have collected a lot of these. So I am going to send out some of these very bright colored paper. So yeah, and it is so nice to have Skylar here with me. I don't know, it has also been a while, but I am making these basket. I have made a laundry basket out of these paper stripes. And yeah, I'm so happy about my bathroom because it is like, you know, it is one of those places you have to sort of have in order and what do you do when it look like something you can only cry about? So I was so happy. I was a little bit creative thinking, you know. Yeah. So as you can see, it has some bright colors to it. I'm simply doing like this. This is from Metas. It's like a cosmetic. Yeah, I'm sure we can help, Skylar. Calgon, take me. Okay, yeah. Calgon. It's like something cleaning, right? Yeah, I'm sure. Please, girls, check out Skylar. Oh, thank you, Ilona. Yeah. So thank you. So I can assure you, it was not very beautiful before. You know what? You have to now. You have seen what I'm doing here, right? Or so I show you a little bit how I do it, and then I want to see you girls. And please, if you don't know Skylar, please check chat. Yeah. Okay, you do that, Kathleen. He's a very nice young man, very crafting. So, yeah. So, yeah. Have you been doing some crafting things or you just relaxing and crafting with me? We are waiting for Kansas to arrive. I don't know if she's coming back, but it was so good to see her. And Ilona, I am actually trying, to see if I can get my hallway. Is actually the next project is the hallway. And I was talking about in the first section here, besides speak a little word, that I am making some boxes and stuff like that, shelves for my bathroom. I really like that because I really needed to have some things to it, private, discreet women stuff, that I don't want to sort of, flash out. So I'm trying to do that too. Oh, that is also very cool. Yeah. Skylar, yeah, it is chatting today. It is really good. So, yeah. Thank you, Ilona. Yeah, I like to be creative. I mean, I can't think inside a box. I always, try to stay cool and say, okay, you know what? I can't live with that. I need to sort of think outside the box and what can I do to make it look better. And when you have this creative mind of mine, you are very, you think about how do you want it. I like bright colors, and I'm not scared about colors. People are like, but they got a little mad at me because I said I don't want it white. I don't want it white. I want it like, you have to consider it has to be a warm and welcome place. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Um, yeah. It's the way I am. Because as I also told you, a lot of us has a small. It's like why did my phone just went off? Oh, sometimes it has its mind of its own. Yeah. So it is the best thing to do is to think outside. And what I was talking about is that I am poor in money, but boy am I rich in crafting things. Materials you get for free. You have a lot of things that you look after, and the only thing I have to say, I like to buy different colors. Thank you, Skylar. Thank you. Yeah. So and you can you can even make them into square boxes, and as you can see, Skylar, you can also make them like this. These are also made of paper, newspaper, and then I simply just painted it like this. And I like to do it because it's really gives me some choice, and some free materials. And I have always liked to braid these baskets or weave them. Hello, Susan Baker. That is a long time. Let's see. So, hope you're all doing great. I forgot to ask you. Hope you're doing great, all of you. So, oh yeah. I heard about it. I hope it is going to be better and blessings are sent for you. I can assure you. Oh, one basket, it takes a while. Skylar, it's about 28 hours. And I'm pleased to hear you are well. I'm so glad. Yeah, and it depends on I might be able. Oh, Ilona, yeah, that's a good one. I mean, I had a friend who I said something like that, but instead of spiders, she has a lot of ants. She wanted to have black kitchen floor, and I said that's a great idea because then you can't see the ants when they get in from her porch. And she was like, okay, now she has a white kitchen floor so she can keep an eye on the ants. So oh my goodness. But you know what, Ilona, I had a friend. His daughter wanted to have black walls, and he said, you're not painting any black walls. So he went out, yeah, and bought some black sheets, for bed sheets, black fabric. And then he simply, hanged it up on her walls. And then, I mean, it took not long before the girl decided it didn't look great with all that black. But it's a good idea when the one kid get these crazy ideas. And he got this very cheap black fabric sheets, and he simply hang them on the wall, and she could sort of pin her posters to it. So yeah, but yeah, but my friend still has her white kitchen floor. She has really not painting anything black. And I can assure you her porch is actually, I mean, out there's a lot of these ants. Yeah. So my son even suggested her to go to the zoo. In the zoo they have one of these animals, that like eating ants. And he actually suggested her to get one of these as a pet, to live in her kitchen, to get rid of the ants, but she was not that sure. Exactly. Yes, you would see the spiders because the fabric would move. So, yeah. Oh, hey, Deborah. Yes, I was on this morning and had a little talk about something that we have talked through, because I think people should try to behave. So, but Leona, it's a good idea whenever they want these dark colors. I mean, just give them some fabric. Go and buy some cheap fabric and stick it on the floor or the walls. So, yeah, I have been into the movie and seen How to Train My Dragon. Yeah, so I decided I am going to make a dragon for my kitty. So I'm actually already started to figure out how to make a dragon. And we all agreed that it has to have a name. And it was Alfred. Anybody here remember the name Alfred that Kansas suggested? And we actually talked about it. It was pretty funny because when she wrote that down, that name. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I feel really sorry for these people. I mean, sadly, but but we are going to tell them to behave and not and to behave here, or what we call it. Here is a hygge coffee talk, and this channel is not going to be changed in any way. It is a hygge chat. Hello, support, give some love. Deborah, please check out Skylar. Skylar have a wonderful channel too. He's a lovely guy. He can even crochet. He can make tassels out of sewing thread. I mean, he's a very crafty young man. Deborah, Elona, River is Deborah as far as I remember. Hopefully, I remember correct. Yeah. Let's see if I do remember Deborah. Yeah. So you are already sub to him. Did you see that, Skylar? That is so great. Because Skylar is hoping he can have 200 sub that can look at his channel. So, yeah. I have been checking all of you, even Emma and stuff like that. No, don't be sorry. You're only a few. See now this, yeah. See Emma, I just got your text here before I got it on my computer. You're only a few away. Then we will hope that some here. You don't get a lot of views. We need to check that out, Emma. We need to promote you a little bit. You're back. That's good, Skylar. So, Emma, so please do me a favor. Put your link to your channel when you come to my here. Feel free to take a link to your channel in the chat box. And if so, people can see, and all the rest of you that have channels, please do that. Yeah, I will do that. Because sometimes, like you have trouble to get my notifications. I sometimes first get yours an hour after you started. So, oh, you're welcome, Emma, and all of you. I mean, it's like, of course, sometimes, yeah. It's Emma. Thank you, Vanessa, and please put yours too, if you wish. And Deborah, promote your channels here. You're welcome to do it. Help each other. I'm happy because I don't know how many I got who want to sub me, but to be on my channel. But I am happy. Yeah, Kathleen, it's because Emma is on her phone right now. That's why I told people you have to consider when you're on your phone and you're kicking here. I had the problem by people subbing my phone channel, but I do have videos now, but that means please put the channels link, Kathleen. I think Vanessa just put the link to her channel on YouTube, because sometimes the phone gives another message. Yeah, and we have Susan here, Susan Baker. So wonderful for coffee chat. Yeah. Oh, yes, please. And you know what I have noticed, Soto? I always get a thumb down. So somebody want to give me that, so that's okay. Yeah. That means they have actually seen the video. And YouTube is also happy. It's not about up or down. Because I am leaving the chat box here, and I hope that's okay. And I want to tell you girls something. If you find out you have written something you don't like people to see, because it is you that has written it, you can actually afterwards go inside when you see the replay. You can also go and press the dots and hide your own comment. You can't hide anybody else. Yeah. Oh, you're cutting fuzzy cutting. Okay. I'm not good at that fuzzy cutting. Yeah. So, but we put the link up. Oh, yeah, the cleaning. I haven't cleaned my home, and the reason is because I have all these people are coming and build people and knock everything down, and that means I am going to have a lot of dust and people running in and out. So I was like, no way, I am going to clean up and wash everything down because that sounds good. Thank you. Um, so um, so I have been waiting to do something because we have just got our new windows, and then I was told the bathroom. Then it was, the kitchen. Then it was the highway. Oh, I don't know, but hopefully, yeah. And that is Lynn's, yeah. Yeah. So just so you know it, but I would of course love you to keep your comments, and I don't think you are writing anything that. You did. Lorna. Yeah, I think you did. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I see it now. Um, yeah. Thank you. I will. Yeah. Oh yes. Emma. You have to check that you have public your videos because if you make them private, we can't see them. Yeah, and thank you, Ilona. I just, noticed when I got home. I also have from Teresa, but yeah. Okay, Kristen. Oh yeah, don't overdo yourself. I mean, Susan, don't. Honestly. Nope. So, you know what? Cleaning is not so important. Of course it is, but it is not worth your health just to have a clean couch or a clean floor. Honestly, nope. Take it one step at a time and, just relax. As long as you don't have a lot of. Yeah, me too, Susan. Here hasn't been clean for the last 6 months, and the reason is because we have, building people. Oh, here and there, and now out there, and I was like, you know what? No way, I am going to clean down my house until these guys are back. But of course, I have been down with garbage and took my dishes, all the ordinary things. And I have taken a broom once in a while. But I can assure you, I am not, sort of drying everything off, washing down panels and stuff like that. I am only doing that in that moment. They're all done. I have done my bathroom now. So that's it. And then the last thing will absolutely be the kitchen, because the kitchen is the next project where they're going to replace a door. And right now they are actually working to renovate the back stairs. So even when I open the door and I get all that dust into, um you go into the settings, and when you go into the setting where it says relegate, so you can actually choose if you want. There's a little one, you can scroll down and it will ask you if you want it public, or it's like it has lit around the world thing. Yeah, my shoulder is doing like this, and you can see I can hardly, but I can do like this now. But it is better, but by goodness, it's hurt like shit. Hello, my beautiful Diana. So good to see you. Yeah. Okay, it is fine now. So yeah, what is wrong here? What is I think I have a problem with the okay. Yeah, see, it is just a minute. Yeah, we got Diana. Okay, Kristen is on her laptop. Yeah, you're fine now. And wow, yeah. But Susan, I have been to one of these oh, what do you call them, with needles? Um these people that put a lot of the needles in you and massage and twist and rig and yeah. So hello, hello, Elizabeth. Hi. Oh, so good to see you. We got Elizabeth here. Yes, yes. But fun. I mean, I can see you here, Elizabeth. Oh, I have been missing you. Yes, acupuncture, physical therapy. I've been there. Yes. See, this is slowly, this is faster. It is so good to see you. Oh, we were talking about Miss Lizzie. Oh, yes. You know what? You know what, Miss Elizabeth? I know I am collecting for you, my friend. And in my kitchen, when I have my box ready for you, I have something special. I was, getting, oh, that sounds great, Susan. Yeah. Um, I did a score without matter. I actually got, look at this. I got a lady, she gave me for free, look at these, 2 boxes only with these paper rolls into it. She was actually giving them out for free. So I got 2 whole boxes because she had to sort of shut down her shop. And she didn't, need any use for it. So she written on Facebook who want them. And I said, oh my God, I would love to have these. So I got 20 packets with 10 each packet of these. And another thing, Elizabeth, I want to show you because can you remember I saw how you were giving a gift, and in that gift there was something that you really was happy about. I can't remember if it was Norway. Because there was something I noticed that you were very happy about because when you were younger, you used to run on these, and she sent you for Christmas. And you know what? When I went to that shop and I actually saw something, and they were also for free. Look at these. They are for very old Christmas, and it's actually glass. And they're actually for Christmas tree. And I was looking at them, and I said, you know what? I know exactly who is going to have these. Yeah. And I am going to put it in your box, Lizzie. Yeah. See, they are actually ice skaters in glass. So I am going to put them in Elizabeth's box. And I have loads of bubble wrap. I am going to secure them. Thank you. I mean, and I asked her, are you sure? And she said, you know what? You just take them for free. So yeah, I have been to acupuncture. You're so welcome. I can assure you, I'm so happy for my things I got, and I was actually thinking about you. So, and as soon as I can leave my house again, and I can do that, and I'm sure I can sort of, put them in a protection box. I am going to do it. And I can also assure you, oh, Elizabeth, because we love you. And if I could, Elizabeth, this is my power bank. But unfortunately, I can't send it to you because it is a battery power bank. But I mean, I thought about you when I bought it. So, and you can even get these with unicorns, to put in here and there with unicorns onto it. But I simply love that one. So, yeah. You do that, Vanessa. Yeah. He's really cute. I love him. And he can actually charge my entire phone. By one charge, I can put him to my phone and he can actually recharge it. So happy for that. But I'm very happy I got these for you, I can assure you. So, yeah. And I was talking about we are going to make, and I can assure you, Fiona love. She simply loved her unicorn. Yeah, you too, Emma. I love you too, Emma. Have a great day. So, Katarina, hi. So, yeah.
Hej.
Hi.
Skal bare lige have været i så trapper, jo.
Din kop står derude. Hi, Chopper. Chopper, say hey. So, yeah. Yeah, and I hope that you will enjoy the movie. I have been to the movie today. Yeah. Oh, yeah, you better go and check the princess. Yeah. It's because it's warm. It's because I care for Chubber. Yeah. He's such a sweetheart. I mean, he is. Yeah. Hi, Maria. Good to see you. Yeah, even an old girl like me can blush. Yeah. I have to remember what water. Not yet. Chopper just did it. It is very important. Ja, sæt nogen i køkkenet. Så. Jeg tror, der står en ren derude, hvis du er heldig. Jamen, det gør det. So, and it is very important because if Chopper forget my kitty when he comes, she will sit down, she will take one look at him, she will turn herself around with her back to Chopper and her tail straight out and her ears like this, and she will ignore him completely until he sort of these are actually Chopper's goodies for her. That was Chopper, my friend Chopper, who's coming here. Yeah. And when Chopper comes home, she knows exactly how many she wants of these. She needs 5 of these when he comes home. She demands 10 of these minimum when he leaves the house. And I can assure you he's not forgetting it. Because yeah, the princess is very demanding, and she will sort of, and if he still forget it, she will sit in front of him and she will simply stare at him without a blink. So she is yeah, she is the highness here, the princess. Actually, Chopper is the only one that she really care for. So that means she loves him very much. Um, she's ignoring my son. She's not very sort of, oh, she accepts he's here. But he lived here when Fiona came into the house. My son lived here. And she was used for him in the room. Fiona is doing great. But my son did that wrong mistake that he sort of disappeared, that he didn't even say goodbye to her when he moved out. He simply took her and he put her into the living room, closed the door, emptied his room, and just left without saying goodbye or anything to her. And when I opened the door and she just went into his room and everything was gone. It was an empty room and he was gone. She went around like this and searched, and it took a while before he came visit after he was moved out. And I can assure you, since that day, she has, disappeared. She didn't even want to talk to him, look at him. Even if he tries to give her some of her kibbles, she refused to take anything from him. So that's why it is very important that remember her. So she has actually never forgiven him for, see, look, my Chopper just, so yeah. Oh yes, it does, Elizabeth. Look. And you know what, Elizabeth? It is about, yeah, he hasn't been living home for 7 years. For 7 years, she really, no, and he shouldn't have done that. So he learned his lesson. And she's only coming out for Chopper, so she really holds a grudge. Yeah, she's an old lady now, Elizabeth. She's going to be 12 years here in April. She's going to be 12. Yeah, the 7th April she's born in. So yeah, she's a grumpy old girl, the princess. Ah, Her little Royal Highness, yes. Uh, oh, yes, she did. Elizabeth, she has really earned her right to be it. Yeah, you know what? I was actually thinking, Elizabeth, because if you consider her age in human years, she's actually 65 years old or 64 years old now in human years, and I think that's then you really get grumpy. I mean, you have the right to be it. I mean, so yeah. So definitely. Oh, like you alone. Oh, I have really enjoyed your videos, Elizabeth. I have seen the replays. Okay, she's a little bit younger than you. Oh, she's older than me, if I have to say so. So it's like, yeah. Hvordan gik det? Fik du snakket med tandlægen? Yeah. So I really enjoyed them, but I'm so sad. I mean, I fall asleep every night. So, but I really enjoyed them, and you're getting a thumbs up. And I also, I'm sub to you on my phone too. So sometimes I sneak to sort of listen to you and do your craft. So you, yeah, I mean, they are so. You are a crafting unicorn mama. So love you. And Chopper is checking news.
Football.
Football. Chopper is football. That's okay. He just came with. Oh, you know what? So yeah, I love you because also because I can see you smile. I can see you. I mean, you are joy, and there. Wow. And sometimes I even go and look. You know, all of them. I'm addicted to you. So I always been, Elizabeth. You were my first. I mean, fan I ever. I mean, yes, I just loved you. At the moment I saw you, you are mine, my hero, my crafting hero. Yeah. So I want to show. I do have this. So, and I really like when I mean, see these craft where you can see people the joy, and I can remember a lot of things. I mean, it's like, yeah, it's the favorite of mine to watch, because you can see the joy, and I can remember what you are doing, and The best thing I learned from you, Elizabeth, it is that things do not fall longer than the floor. So whenever, things are sort of, jumping out of my hands and has its own ways. Hello, Kansas. We were waiting for you. Oh, the movie was marvelous, magnificent. I promised not to reveal a lot of things, but I have been to the movies today to see how to train your dragon. And I can assure you, to see that young boy try to make his dragon to criticize a female dragon, and I can assure you, Kansas, I spent 1.5 hours laughing. I was laughing, I can assure you. Yeah. So we did agree about, yeah. So yeah, welcome back. Oh yes, it was good medicine. As I told Tyler, I feel like a teenager again. I haven't been. There are Chubba like that. He's watching football, so it is so good. Yeah. So yeah. So it was magnificent. It has been 17. Chubba is right here. Yes. So he's and guess what he just brought me? Yeah, he's listening to football. He has his headset and football. So yeah, I think it is his team that is playing. So yeah. No, it is soccer. Kathleen, it's called soccer in your country. Football in it's like soccer in English. So it's where they're sort of kicking around and yeah, soccer. Yes, me too. Yeah, so he's doing that, but yeah, it was something, Kansas, to be in the cinema. So I'm sorry, but I'm feeling sad because I'm not really a sport person. Like yeah, I love football, soccer. Yeah, and this where you play with your hands. Not yeah, like beach ball. Um, or this I think it calls basket. So I don't do sports, but I don't mind watching sports and follow a little bit. Volleyball, yeah, volleyball. Thank you, girls. Yeah, volleyball. Yeah, and basketball, but there's that's too different. Basket is when you have to go like this. Volley is where you play to each other, right? I'm not so sure about it, but yeah, it's like what? I thank you, Susan. You know what? My chopper just yes. See. Yeah, chopper. I mean, oh, thank you. See, pastry. Chopper is wonderful. That's why I was fluffing. I can't do that. So he got 4 pieces. I'm taking one now. Yeah. So, but I can assure you, it was so lovely to be in the cinema and see how you. And we talked about Kansas when you said about that. When I'm going to make that for, I will do that, and I will even taste it for you. But we talked about making that dragon scrap pull for Fiona and call the dragon Alfred or Diffley, or as we talked about. So we are going to make an Alfred. Yeah. So she has a unicorn. Um. Yep. So we agreed. I'm going to figure out how to make a dragon for her to climb up. So yeah, and we did agree about calling him Alfred because Alfred will go very well for my green husband, Philip. Um, so I was like thinking a little bit about it. Yeah. Strange or not. So this is very good. Yeah, I mean Alfred is a very great name for a dragon. Yeah. Well, Cloudy er gone. Ja. Hvornår har du fået tid hos den? Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, and not forget Philip. So, I can assure you, I just have to pick up the princess. I can assure you. Don't. It's because it's warm here. It is like don't try it. Yeah, he'll fly. I'm scared a crap of them. Yeah, because Philip is good for hiding. But I can assure you, the most frightening things I got here in my apartment is actually my kitty. Trust me, don't touch your bed. Don't just try to sort of break into the door and think you're sort of going to touch anything. You are going to bleed. I had a couple that sort of bleeded because they sort of wanted to, oh, what's that? And took the hand and wanted to take. Don't do it. Don't do it. I can assure you, Yeah, exactly. These two will absolutely cooperate as a team. Yeah. Oh yeah. So that's good to see. Oh yes, you really have. Back up. Oh yeah. So, and I am also going to make my boxes here for my bathroom. So the secret runs and the wall hangers. Um, because instead of when I got visitors and and you have these big towels for when people have had to wash their hands, instead of have these big towels. And you know what? You sort of always only use the downsides. I mean, it's always wet in the end, so you never use the entire. So instead, I have made these small ones, like a napkin size or washing glove size. And for guests, I have them like this in a box, and then it has to say guest on it. And people, instead of take a whole towel and dry your hands and throw it out. And I have to do laundry to these big ones. I simply have these smaller ones that I fold here so people can take a clean cloth, and then I have a basket to put the used cloth into, um and or hang it. So when they're done with it, I'm sort of using it for drying off service, and then it doesn't matter because it is easier to wash these little cloths. And if it's somebody that has to stay for a longer time, I have different colors, so they'll get a red one and a blue one, because instead you have this entire towel, and the only thing that is actually used is maybe 20 centimeter down there. So what I did is I took some big towels, and cut them into like this washcloth sides, and simply stitch around it, and then I folded them into this. And I have some clips out there with guests on, and they can take a clean one. And it also safe on the laundry because it doesn't feel so much, and each one has its own color, so you can use it for a shorter period. So, and especially kids. Oh, thank you, Alona. Kids, they said, okay, I'm going to wash my hands, right? And they sort of, wet them, but, you know, they sort of dry all the dirt in the towel, and you have, one big towel like this and one dirty corner. So, yeah, so I simply said no, and I made all these tiny gloves out of a striped, finger towels. I mean, it's like this instead of, having to use, and sometimes it is like people demand a clean towel when you have to dry their hands, and you know it's easier way to do it. And if you spill something, you can actually use them for drying out this, and throw them to the washer and give them a good wash and a high temperature so they're clean. Yeah. So yeah, and that's also what I need these boxes for. Um, so they just need a coat more. Hello, Marina. Good evening. Mm. Oh yeah. I spent 1.5 hours laughing, Marina. It was so good, that movie. Really, really good, that movie. I can assure you. Yeah. Mm. Um. So yeah, it's really good. And as you know, there cannot be a live stream with me without I'm eating. Oh, mm. So, I mean, I have never seen more wonderful movie. Um, that's for sure, Marina. I can assure you can look forward to see it as How to Train Your Dragon, and that's why we talked about I am going to make an Alfred dragon um to support my princess, my little princess there. Yeah. So det det. Mm. So, oh, he loved it. I mean, he loved it, Kansas. I can assure you, he was just this. Wow. He was. I mean, we had the greatest time in the cinema. It was really joy, spontaneous, and yeah. So I did wish he had saved the box for me. But he sort of forgot to. Yeah. I'm afraid he threw out the box where the tickets have been into it, but it's okay. So he couldn't know that I wanted to save it in one of my junk journals, but it's okay. Um, it was like magic. So we actually agreed we need to go another time when we can afford it. We want to see Detective Pikachu. Yeah. So yeah, but I can assure you that that movie was, I mean, exceptional. If you could and can, please go and see it. I mean, How to Train Your Dragon 3. It was like magic. As I told Skylar, I felt like a teenager, Fordi jeg tænkte, den må man så større sidde med. Det var derfor, jeg tænkte, det var bare det, jeg ville sige.
Men jeg har også glemt at købe batterier til den.
Jamen, ja. Jamen, kan du ikke bruge den uden batterier?
Jo. Det kan det.
Yeah. It's because we talked about, choppers' eyes, sometimes you know that when your arms are too short, right? And you need to have this sort of blown up a little bit, so yeah.
Kinesiske atleter skal bo i Norge i 3 år. De har aldrig stået på ski, men nu skal de vinde. Det er rigtigt.
Nej.
De skal bo 3 år i Norge, for nu skal de lære at stå på ski, for de skal nemlig vinde. Der holder Beijing jo vinter-OL.
No, we watch it in English.
Det er bare nu er jeg forberedt.
English, Elizabeth, because we don't want it translated because it is a
ski hop.
Kina
ski hop.
Yeah. So we choose to see a movie in English because we like it to be the original. Because often when you go and see it translated, you lose so much of the flavor, the voices, and they has these wonderful actors that put voice that speak like Kate Blanchett, and it's so we don't want it translated. So that was the first thing we said. We wanted on the original English, and that means that we actually the showing the authentic, exactly Marina version, and then you can have the translated, or synchronized for Danish, and we don't like that. So we were lucky that they actually showed it, both of them. So we have a entire little cinema for ourselves, where we sit and watch the movie. And I can remember it was very fast. My son was about 14 years when he said, "Mom, from now on, I know English. So from now on, we are simply watching all the movies in English." And even when he didn't understand very well English, he sort of preferred it in English with subtitles, because then he could read, but he liked to listen to the voices, and because you get this very fine flair to it. So we prefer it in English. Danish is, you can't translate all that fun stuff properly. You can't do that. So yeah, it's really wonderful. Because that's also, as you said, Mom, it's it gives you a little more extra to it. So also because he says it's important, to see the movie and see the actors. And sometimes, Elizabeth, they do that if they say a famous English person, they're sort of, when they translate it, they're translated to a Danish person that has nothing to do with this person at all. I mean, so it is like, it loses a lot of things. So, no, yeah, oh, yes, it is very good to know more than one language. And and for him, it is also beneficial because a lot of people are speaking English, and you can get a long way speaking English. Yeah, also because you are more concentrated when you actually see a movie in another language, because you have to follow. Um, yeah, so that's also important. And we got Lynn. Hey, Lynn. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's it's not good. I can see you have right, Marina. Yeah, yeah. It's very wrong. I mean, why are they putting a Danish person into an American movie? I don't understand why. I mean, even you have I mean, there was yeah, you actually are learning a lot of it. You're absolutely right about it, Elizabeth. I mean, and my son found out very quickly, when he read the subtitles, and he sort of heard it, and he said, "Mom, they're not. I mean, they're not translating it properly." I said, "No, they don't, because they're actually making it Danish." Yeah, exactly, Diana. That was also what my son said. But mom, it's look wrong when they're speaking, because their words are not correct. And he soon found out that when he actually heard it on English and saw the subtitles, he was about 10 when he started to read them, and he said, "Mom, but the make I mean, it's all wrong." I said, "Yeah, it's they're doing it because the Danish children has something to compare it with." And he said, "That's stupid." So since he was about 10, 11, we have always seen, if it was an English movie, we saw that movie in English. We don't want it with dubbed. I can assure you, because it is, yeah, it is so wrong. It doesn't fit to it. Um, so yeah, and I mean, they even changed one of their actors to Bubba's something, and he said, why they mentioned Boober, because Boober was not in. I mean, and I said, it's because of the kids. Hello, we are actually saying, yeah, it's almost the same, Skylar. Except we have a instead of a e, so we say like this, like this, if it want to. Yeah, it's my computer. It is very slow. Hello. It is almost the same how we say hello. Or if we go and meet somebody, we say good day. or good day. Um, that's how we say it in Denmark. There is even a song in Denmark about hello, about the phone. So some of the words are actually Skylar, some of the words in English and Danish actually sometimes the same, but has different meanings. Um, so, oh, I should do that. Yeah, yeah, get it. Yeah, it's the same. Yeah, yeah. We say it like this. Like this. See, it's a good day. Yeah, it's almost like you say it, Diana. So now you learned a Danish word today. It is a good day. Good day. Um, yeah. Or in the evening, we said good afternoon when we meet people in the evening, or we said have a nice evening, good evening, good afternoon. Um, so yeah. Mm, yes. Good morning or good afternoon, good eftermiddag. So yeah, and as you can see, good also means God. If you actually think about it, the way you spell God um, is what we call good. Here in Denmark, we spell God good with an like this. That is God here. Let's see if I can. As you can see, I'm trying to convince that thing to move up. Did I read it? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that sounds great, Elizabeth. And that's the word good is a word for God. So there are sometimes I do speak in Danish. And here we have our and we got a troll. So so if you can remove him